If you want to start saving more money, then you need to cut down on your spending. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 things that I cut down on to save me a lot of money. Before we go into it, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now would be a very good time for you to join the family and the community, especially if leveling up and living the best version of your life is of importance to you. And if you're subscribed to the channel but you're not yet on our mailing list, our email list, then you definitely need to also click the link in the description box down below and join our email list today, because I also share very valuable information on that platform on how you can level up your life as well. So if that's something that's of importance to you, then you definitely need to join us today. Now, without further ado, let's just get right into today's video, which is going to be talking about finances. Now, as an elegant person, it is very important that you're having your finances in check. You literally want to level up in the area of your finances as well. And if that is not in check, it will continue to stress and worry you about, especially in the times that we are in, where everything is just on the super high side. Everything just seems to be very ridiculously expensive, and inflation is hitting everyone hard. So I'm just here to share some of the things that I cut down on, like I literally stopped doing and stopped buying to save me a lot of money. The very first one, which is actually a no-brainer, is I stopped spontaneous spending without thinking. I became a very prudent spender. So before now, you know, when you're scrolling through social media and you see someone who probably has something that you've always wanted and they show you access to it and where they got it from, you quickly go click on it. You're like, oh my God, okay, now I know where to get this. You immediately just put in your card details. The next thing you're ordering, the next thing they're delivering the thing to you. Especially with online shopping, you're quick to spend spontaneously. And before you know it, you realize that when that thing eventually comes to you, it's either you don't like the way it looks on you, you don't like how it's just something you don't like, and then you probably end up not using that thing at all. It has happened to me so many times, and I can categorically tell you that before now, literally like 60% of the things that I used to buy spontaneously, I never used them. And when I took the time to pay attention to those things, it was costing a lot of money. And I made up my mind that I was never going to buy anything spontaneously anymore. And I have saved myself a lot of money as a result of that. So that is definitely something that you can start doing to help you save some money today. The next thing that I stopped doing that saved me a ton of money is salon visits every weekend. Before now, you would always see me go to the salon to get my hair touched because I'm a person who likes to pay good attention to my appearance and how I look. I stopped that completely, and what I did instead was I invested in good quality wigs. So if you notice, I have different types of wigs, different textures, different lengths that suit my face type. And what I do is I revamp the wigs every quarter. So every 3 months, I revamp all of my wigs. I have about 8 to 10 different wigs, and I revamp them every quarter. And throughout the quarter, I'm just interchanging between the wigs. And anytime you see me go to the salon is maybe when I want to braid my hair for long term, or when I just want to do maybe a deep clean or a deep wash. But every other thing, I wash my hair in my house. I bought my shampoos, I have my conditioners, and I have a staff member who actually knows how to do the cornrows that we wear underneath our wigs. So every time I wash, she just helps me do it, and I'm good. So I stopped spending excessively at the salon, which definitely saved me a lot of money. The next thing that I stopped doing that saved me money is eating out a lot. It's easy with the invention of all of these apps that make it easy for you to just order food online and have it delivered to your house. It makes it so easy, but then you realize that every week you're probably spending thousands, hundreds of thousands of naira on food. And when you think about it, if you actually use that same money to go to the store and purchase ingredients and store them up in your fridge in your house, you literally can. That money you use to eat in 1 week, you can actually use it to eat the whole month if you focus on eating or cooking your food yourself. Yes, it may cost you more time, but with proper planning, you definitely know how to cut down on your cooking time and save yourself a lot of money. So pay attention to it. Sometimes we spend money without paying attention, and that's where the problem lies. So stop eating out a lot and start cooking more of your meals by yourself in your house. It's actually a healthier thing to do as well. The next thing that I did to save myself a lot of money was I stopped shopping without discovering my personal style and knowing my body type. Guys, before now, I used to wonder why clothes don't fit. I would spend so much money on clothing, but they never used to fit until I discovered the concept of body type and personal style a few years ago, and that's where everything changed for me. And I started working on, of course, I discovered what my body type was, and anytime I go to the store, I'm buying clothes that actually fit my body type. That way, I literally cut down on buying clothes that don't fit. So they look good at the store, you come back home, they look funny because now you're wearing the whole outfit and you're saying that it doesn't really look good on you, and then you end up wasting that entire outfit. Now we have a style course on the Winning School of Elegance community. As at the time of filming this video, we're still working on the course, but if as at the time of upload of this video, the course is complete, I'm going to put a link in the description box down below where you can access the course. But if it's not complete yet, I'll put a link as well where you can join the waiting list so that you'll be the first to know when the course is fully done. Now, if you are looking to elevate your personal style, know your body type, know your skin tone, know how to dress in a classy and elegant manner, like it literally is a course that will help you determine what your face type is, what you should be doing to your face that would help you elevate the look of your face, the look of your body, and your just generally overall appearance. The course is definitely for anyone who is just looking to elevate their style. So definitely check the link in the description box down below and either join the waiting list or you can access the course if it's already available. Okay. The next thing I stopped doing that saved me a lot of money is attending every event I was invited to. Guys, events are expensive, whether we like it or not, because the truth of the matter is that when you are invited to a special event, what you start to do is, oh, you want to buy the new clothes, you want to buy a new shoe, you want to buy the new jewelry and all of that. And I'm like, nah, I can't continue to do this. So if you invite me to an event and I feel like the event is actually going to cost me a lot of money, I respectfully decline. If I have something in my wardrobe that I can wear for that event, then maybe I would go. But if I have to spend money, I would think about it twice. And if it's really worth it, or you are someone that I actually really respect and honor, then yeah, maybe I'll spend that extra bucks. But if it's not worth it, to be honest, I would respectfully decline and I'm not going, and I'm going to save myself that money and put it to good use somewhere else. Yes, I know, I sound a little bit harsh, but truth of the matter is that I have to save every penny that I got now, okay? The next thing I stopped doing was I stopped buying quantity over quality. Hey, this is a concept that everyone needs to actually really understand, because when you think that you're buying more and saving more from buying more, you're actually saving less, because quantity never lasts. But if you focus on quality, if you have just one item that is quality that can last you a long time, if it costs, for example, you have a handbag that's like 7,000, that's low quality, and you have another handbag that is 170,000 that is high quality. If you have the money to buy the 170,000 naira handbag that is high quality, buy it. Because guess what? If you choose to buy the 7,000 naira handbag that is just 7,000 naira, what happens is over a little amount of time, the bag starts to rust, the bag is deformed, you have to change it anyways, and you buy another 7,000 naira bag maybe in the next 2 months. You keep doing that. Before you know it, you would have bought many bags that cost that 7,000 naira. That has even cost more than 170,000. Meanwhile, you could have easily just bought the 170,000 naira bag that will probably last you over 10 years. So invest in quantity over quality, if that makes sense. Next one is I started doing my house chores myself. Okay, not entirely myself. I still have someone who probably would come and do an overall house chore, but the everyday cleaning and everyday arrangement and organization, I do it myself. I live in a very organized condition at all times. I can't function in chaos. And for that to happen, it means that everything around me needs to be organized at all times. And I started to do it myself as opposed to calling someone every day to come get it done. And then you have to pay the person to get it done. And that was costing a lot of money. So you have the person who comes in once in maybe a month or once in 2 weeks. And then you do the everyday nitty dust table cleaning, clear the dishes, do the dishes, do your laundry, and it saved me a lot of money. Next one is saying yes when I really want to say no. I stopped saying yes when I really want to say no. This one is where I talked about the event earlier. Sometimes someone will invite you for an event and you want to say no, but you say yes. I started to say yes. I started to say no, I'm not coming. I really am occupied. I learned how to say no. I literally learned how to say no when it was not favoring me anymore or when it was costing me a lot of money. I started saying no and I was okay with my no. I held it with my full chest. No, 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 thanks. Next one is trying to satisfy everyone's need when they came to me. I'm an empath. I've said this a lot of times and I feel people's pain. I feel what people feel. But sometimes the thing is, these people don't have a boundary or a limit on how they ask. And because they know that you would always give, if you don't put the boundary yourself, you will literally break yourself thin and literally wear yourself out, worrying over other people's problems. It's not a bad thing to care about other people, but when they have exceeded their limits and don't know when to draw the line, you have to draw the line for them and make them understand that, hey, it's the same brains you got that I got. It's the same 24 hours you got that I got. It's the same hands, the same feet, the same everything that you got that I got. Okay, why not put it to good use? And again, I'm saying, doesn't mean you shouldn't lend a helping hand when you need to, but know when to actually draw the line. And the final thing that I stopped doing that has saved me a ton of money is supporting my friends, even when I didn't need what they were selling or whatever services they were rendering. I'm the kind of person who wants to support my friends. Like, I'm big on support. Like, when my friend launches a new business, has this thing, I want to be there for them. And I find that I'm actually always buying these things for my friends and I don't need them. And they literally always make my account bleed at the end of the day. So I literally stopped purchasing whatever goods and services that they had that I didn't personally need, because I found that there are other ways I can actually support them without having to buy. So for example, I have a rich following on social media. I could share their products and services on my social media page for people who are interested to buy. I could use the word of my mouth to talk to other people about the products and services that they are rendering. And I don't have to necessarily buy it with my money to show them that I actually support them. So that's something that I stopped doing that has saved me a lot of money. Yeah, those are the 10 things I literally stopped doing. And these things actually saved me millions of naira, because I'm the kind of girl who keeps a proper accounting record of all of my earnings and my spendings. Yes, that's detailed. I have an accounting record that shows me how I have a budget for everything I spend. I have a budget like literally to the teeth. And every month I do my balancing and I'm like, okay, did I exceed? And what I do, I try to ensure that I'm not going above my budget per time. I'm staying within it or below it. And I've managed to help myself build my finances that way. I'm going to film a video on how I do this. If you're interested in that video, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will just share with you how I keep proper accounting record of all of my earnings and my spendings so that I'm able to save money correctly. I'm able to have enough to invest in other business ventures and things like that. Truth of the matter is that a lot of people are so careless with their finances. It's really because they have not gotten financial literacy. They are not financially literate, so they treat money anyhow. Money is not supposed to be treated anyhow. Money requires some level of respect, and the only way you can respect money is actually when you're knowledgeable about it. So if you're interested in it, I can film the video and share with you all the things that I do to keep my accounts in order and ensure that I'm staying within my monthly budget. That's pretty much all that I have for you. Remember that we have the courses on the art of speaking eloquently and elegantly if you're interested in it, and of course the style course as well. So check the description box down below if you're interested in any one. Join our email list, I'll put a link there as well, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. I'll see you again in another video. Until then, remember to save your money and stay very elegant. Bye.